praise and worship gathering, industry players reflected on the past year, describing it as demanding but instructive, while also expressing confidence that ongoing reforms and renewed commitment could deliver a more stable and productive 2026.
These are very challenging moments, and as a country, I will enjoy our nation to put our total trust in God. Everybody is fighting for survival, including Dangote and all other companies. But the most important thing is to commit everything to God.
We are just thanking God for seeing us through last year and bringing us to a new year. And we're trusting God this new year will even be better than last year. So long as you are alive, you're well, you have hope. No matter how difficult you think the country is, no matter how difficult you think life is for you, when you have life, things can change in a twinkle of an eye.
It's a tradition for us to come every year at the beginning of the year to give thanks to God for taking us through the year. As you know, last year was a particularly difficult year for the downstream energy sector because we're experiencing a disruption that is the Dangote refinery. So it was a very tough year for a lot of industry players. However, God took us through the year.
Despite operational setbacks, policy uncertainties, and global market pressures in 2025, stakeholders in Nigeria's oil and gas industry said there are strong reasons to be hopeful.
There's a lot of resources that will go around everybody in this country. Let us just adopt a simple formula. We have to learn to put our trust in God. There are quite a lot of resources. We need to harness all the resources, the great resources that God has made available for our nation. Oil and gas is not the only sector. A lot of sectors are suffering in this country. But God will make a way for us.
There is flow, there is availability. We've never had scarcity all this while that he has started operation. So that is what Nigeria is going to see going forward. I think there is other modular refineries and co that will also join to be able to give proper availability. And then, we will also support competitiveness, where other players should come in and they bring in also their own refinery.
We have a big refinery, the 650 barrels per day refinery, and it's a very good thing that everybody is proud of, right? So, of course, people are used to doing business in a certain way, and a disruption happened. It will take a while for them to get the adjustments to take place. And I've not seen anything off. I just think that the industry adjusting to the new, to the disruption, that's all.
I know that the government is trying to put some reforms in place, but it'll be helpful if they can, communicate it and break it down to where the common man can understand why those reforms are happening. For example, the tax reform is something that a lot of people are particularly worried about and probably don't even understand. So I think I'm just using that as an example because that's something that we all know that is happening. Can just try and speak, because Nigeria has a very large youth population, to try and make it come down to the level of the people to understand why these reforms are happening, what the implication of these reforms are, and the long-term benefit to the citizens.
As stakeholders look ahead, they say sustaining reforms, investments, and stability will be key to translating optimism into tangible benefits for the economy and everyday Nigerians. In Lagos for News Central, Victor Badike.